Hi, hello everyone. Welcome to NEOMENTORS. So, today we are continuing with our answer writing for Geography Tspsc Mains. So, let us start our session. So, first question. Discuss the ecological and economical consequences of Green Revolution. So, the answer is first, introduce about your Green Revolution. Introduction should be about Green Revolution. That when the Green Revolution started, okay, so what are the impacts that it has created, etc. So you can begin the answer. Then in the main body, just write about the economic and ecological consequences. That is 2. Then in the conclusion, you can write conclusion. Okay, so first we will discuss about this Green Revolution. So the Green Revolution was a period that started in the 1960s and saw the transformation of Indian agriculture into a contemporary industrial system through application of technology, including the employment of high yield variety seeds, mechanized farming equipments, irrigation system, pesticides and fertilizers. But you see, there are certain challenges with respect to the Green Revolution. Though you can write that though it has a large amount of positive impacts, but still it has negative consequences on environment, and your economy. Economical and environmental consequences are there. Negative consequences are there. So you can add this point also if you want. By this you have introduced. Now what are the economic consequences? You see, first economic consequences intante the interpersonal disparities emerged. Regional disparities also emerged and inequalities among the farmers. Ever grow yaro ఈ గ్రీన్ రెవల్యూషన్ వల్ల చూస్తే if you look at the India, most of them these northwestern part of the country, these nothing but your medium and large farmers, okay, they have grown much faster. Farmers have grown at the fast rate. Medium and the large farmers have grown at the faster rate. Number 1. Second thing is that this created a regional differences, regional as well as inequality. That means the small and medium farmers, they did not have much impact. Green Revolution did not have much impacted on them, but they became very rich. So inequality prevailed among them. Okay, inequality prevailed among them first. So interpersonal disparities emerged, which led to the difference between the people due to the difference in earning at different places. They were earning so huge. Those people on the hinterland, that is these areas, they were earning very less. So inequality is created. Regional disparities also, you see, regional disparities emerged due to the difference in cropping production. West UP versus Eastern UP. This was a thing that has emerged. Interstate disparities also, you see, interstate disparities also emerged. In 1960s, Punjab and Bihar, both the states contributed same in terms of crop production, but due to the Green Revolution, there was a huge gap in production between the two states. So interstate disparities created, interregional disparities created, interregional and interpersonality disparities also were created. Those three things were created by these things. Then, due to increasing in the informal credit services, laborers and cultivators got the viscous cycle or debt trap. Okay, debt trap lo padipoyaru paapam vallu. ఒకటి తర్వాత ఎకలాజికల్ కాన్సిక్వెన్సెస్ అంటే ఏంటి చూద్దాం. ఎకలాజికల్ కాన్సిక్వెన్సెస్, ఎకలాజికల్ కాన్సిక్వెన్సెస్లో ఫస్ట్ ఆల్రెడీ మనం చూసాం కెమికల్స్, ఎక్సెస్ యూజ్ ఆఫ్ కెమికల్స్, దట్ ఈస్ కెమికల్ ఫర్టిలైజర్స్ and pesticides. What happened here? The chemical fertilizers and the pesticides, they have, they started, that has impacted your environment. How? The green revolution resulted in the large scale pesticides, synthetic nitrogen fertilizers for improved irrigation projects and crop varieties. Dinvalla emaindi, however, little or no efforts have been made to educate farmers about high risk associated with intensive use of fertilizers. So this caused more harm than the good to crops because environment and soil pollution. It can create soil pollution. So later on there was a degradation of the soil degradation, or I can say land degradation అయింది. కాబట్టి ఒకటి. రెండోది ఏంటి, వాటర్ పొల్యూషన్ కూడా స్టార్ట్ అయింది. ఎందుకు? దీస్ ఫర్టిలైజర్స్ మిక్స్డ్ విత్ ది గ్రౌండ్ వాటర్. ఓకే, తర్వాత ఇంకొక ఇంపాక్ట్ ఏంటి, ఎకలాజికల్ ఇంపాక్ట్ అంటే ఎక్స్ట్రాక్షన్, ఓవర్ ఎక్స్ప్లాయిటేషన్ జరిగింది. ఓవర్ ఎక్స్ప్లాయిటేషన్ ఆఫ్ గ్రౌండ్ వాటర్ ఓవర్ ఎక్స్ప్లాయిటేషన్ ఆఫ్ ద గ్రౌండ్ వాటర్ జరిగింది. సో ఎప్పుడైతే ఓవర్ ఎక్స్ప్లాయిటేషన్ జరిగిందో, వాట్ హ్యాపెండ్, ఇట్ లెడ్ టు డిక్రీజ్ ఇన్ ది గ్రౌండ్ వాటర్ టేబుల్ decreased. This led to the consequences of environmental or ecological. So water consumption, the crop introduced during the green revolution was water intensive, which resulted in depletion of the groundwater. Soil production, and to meet the new needs, new kinds of seeds, farmers used increased fertilizers. pH value of the soil increased. Toxic elements, so this is nothing but soil pollution. Eutrophication of the soil, okay, because in terms of nitrogen this is a mixture, but they used extensively. Deforestation took place. Excess use of fertilizers. Biomagnification, okay, the increase of concentration. Biomagnification enti, increase in concentration of toxic elements from one tropic level to another. That is the meaning of biomagnification. This is a meaning. Okay, so these are the things that have taken place. Now, what is a conclusion that can be given? Green revolution is not guided by principles of sustainable development. Rather, it is a theory of self-sufficient and immediate removal of food scarcity or crisis. So this was mainly the thing about your green revolution. Okay, so later you see, examine the geographical basis of agroclimatic or agroclimate in India. Examine the geographical basis of agroclimate in India, and where are these distributed? Like the Planning Commission has divided India into 15 different types of agroclimatic regions. So they are determined crop calendar, crop production and crop pattern. So 15 agroclimatic divisions. Like you see, if you look at this map, okay, so the first, if you look at here, if you look at the map, these are western Himalayan regions, upper Gangetic plains, middle Gangetic plains, eastern Himalayas, lower Gangetic plains, eastern plateau, eastern coastal, southern plateau, then also western coast and western ghats, western plateau, central plateau, Gujarat, west dry region. Okay, very dry region this is. Then Trans-Gangetic Plains. Okay, these are Trans-Gangetic Plains. So these are the some of the agroclimatic regions. So what are that? You see, Trans-Gangetic Plains these are. So in the Trans-Gangetic Plains, generally they are rich in the soil, water resources, rich soil, very rich soil, rich in the water resources, moderate population pressure, good land productivity. Upper Gangetic Plains, because these are very fertile soils. Why? Because there is a rivers which is flowing through this, and moderate. Even you see this Upper Gangetic Plains also. These are second actually. These are first. This is second. Upper Gangetic Plains. In the Upper Gangetic Plains, generally Upper Gangetic Plains, if you look at here, Upper Gangetic Plains, they are also rich in soil, moderate medium land productivity due to unsustainable exploitation of land during green revolution. Okay, middle and lower, you see, rich soil, high population pressure, medium land, but successive soil erosions can be caused by the rivers. Central and eastern plateaus, medium soil for good water resources, moderate population pressure, medium land productivity. Then western and southern plateau. If you look at the western and southern plateau, medium soil water resources, okay, due to desertification, mainly western side. Okay, western medium soil due to desertification. I told you the desertification in the previous classes, that is land degradation is nothing but leading to desertification where the soil fertility is very less. So due to rain shadow, mainly southern plateau. Southern plateau is mainly the rain shadow. So what will happen? So it has to depends on the monsoons, but monsoon, as it is a rain shadow region, okay, rain shadow, leeward side region, its impact are less. Clear? Then eastern and western coast. What will happen? Rich water, soil water, high population pressure, low productivity, fragile ecosystem. Then Gujarat Plains, semi-arid regions. These are very semi-arid, moderate pressure, moderate land productivity. Western arid. Western, if you find very arid, poor productivity, they have to depend on your irrigation facilities. In even Himalayas also, poor land productivity. That is a main thing. So these classifications of agro better in determining how cropping should be done, what and where it should be produced. Okay, so this is about your agroclimatic zones. So thank you, one and all.